scarf over his mouth. It has no filtering power because droplet particles of 50 microns or more can pass through it. The professional ones, are called facial filters. Then there are the CE-marked surgical masks that do not pass droplets and are disposable. How to wear the mask. It must be taken by the elastics without touching the mask and must cover the nose and mouth. It should be removed folded in on itself without touching the outside and thrown in the undifferentiated. How long is it held? It must be replaced every 2 to 4 hours, immediately if it is wet or dirty because it risks not working. Even with these devices, protection is always relative because a close sneeze can let the virus enter the eyes. Homemade masks made from non-woven fabric are useless. Gloves are used by health workers who replace them after each patient. They can be dangerous if used by ordinary citizens because they give safety, but also when they are worn. Avoid touching mouth, nose and eyes. Better not to use them and wash your hands often. The distance must be 1 meter for citizens. This is enough. The droplets carrying the virus do not go further than 1 meter from the sick person. Gel disinfectant is useful but not needed if you have soap and running water. Hello friends, we are Nina, Adele and Francesco, and we have to give you some very important news. All of us children and teenagers due to the coronavirus were locked up at home. Schools were suddenly closed, no more parks or opportunities to play sports, run or play together. Soon we could meet again, but since this virus is a rascal we must take precautions. What a beautiful word. We know how much we care about seeing each other, joking and playing hide and seek. We show everyone, and we who are children, how important the affection and friendship that binds us are. Let's pretend that this is a sports competition. Let's commit to respect the rules. Help those who fail, explain to those who don't know how it works. If we are diligent, but we have no doubts all these difficulties will be overcome, and as soon as possible we will have a magical party where all the children of the world will join hands in a big round trip. You are ready? Open your ears. To win this race you need concentration. We can't afford mistakes, so let's start. Rule number 1, you do not leave the house without a mask, all of us. Children and teenagers must wear it, only our brothers and our friends up to 6 years must not wear it. And do you know why? Because they would not be able to breathe well. We will place the mask on the face. It will have to create a wall between us and the droplets containing the COVID-19, so we will avoid contagion. If we adapt to this rule, the virus will have less chance of spreading and we would be free to play outdoors. Rule number 2, let's wear the mask in the right way. Would you ever be a football goalkeeper without gloves? Would you ever go to the pool without a swimsuit? Well, the same rule applies here. Let's wear the mask with some unquestionable principles. The first thing to do every time we have to go out is to wash and rub our hands well, as the doctors who study this disease said, 20 seconds for good with water and soap. We can also use a disinfectant gel, but with the same care and soap and water time. After this we take the mask that must be ours alone and must not have holes, otherwise it risks going from a useful object to a useless one. Let's wear it correctly on the right side. The most colorful part is the one we will show to others. On the right and left you will find rubber bands that will go around the ears. The mask will cover most of the nose up to the chin. Number 3. You may have itchy when you wear it. We are not used to wearing masks on your face. Pretend to be superheroes. Don't touch it with your hands. We could contaminate it. Are we? So let's start this race of life and we'll get back to playing as we always have.